Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Super Robot Wars Z2.1 Hakai-Hen. In the last part we ended up getting captured. Well, Crowe ended up getting captured by a celestial being. And so we're along with them at the moment. Not that we actually have a choice in the matter. So anyway, we finished stage 3 of the celestial being route. So we're going to be getting stage 4 of said celestial being route right now. Let's go. So, as I said, Crow's been captured by a celestial being. He is currently blindfolded, hence why apparently you can't see his face, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, he's explaining that he's a test pilot and he's collecting data for the blaster. Yeah, the celestial being are kind of they're not really happy with that answer, to be honest. And seeing as they're not a part of any government, they don't think that the international conventions and treaties and things are really apply to them. So they're perfectly happy with just shooting an unarmed prisoner outright, which is well, yeah. There you go. That's that there again. Yeah. No. Yeah. So he's giving them his story as best he can. So meeting with celestial being at the mobile suit the mobile suit expo was a coincidence, whereas the last yesterday's skirmish was what Crowe was looking for, because he wants to see because he wants to collect data on them and sell it to his boss for lots of money, because Crowe can't really afford to not do that, because, you know, whole hugely in debt thing. But yeah, celestial being had decided, the Gundam Meisters here decided that they can't really let Crowe go alive, to be honest. And yeah. What else is going on? Not really sure. Yeah, they're going to hold him until they're going to keep an eye on Crowe until they've done analyzing the blaster, and then they're going to take it and they're going to erase his memories, apparently. But Crowe's looking for a way out, as you'd expect. Now. The Gundam Meisters have new orders to hit the AEU base. To hit the AEU base that got wrecked by the two Colony Gundams. It's currently being guarded by PMCs, so paramilitaries, and among them are a team called the Red Shoulders, who are more armored trooper pilots. But they're like aces, basically. They're ace pilots. Oh, and Crowe's legged it. Then he managed to get to the blaster, because these guys are terrible at keeping watch on prisoners, apparently. Yeah. Anyway, Chapter 4: Chaotic Battlefield. So Crowe's complaining about how Trowa's not really not really giving him very fair odds, pitting him 4v1 against celestial being. And hey, we got some more Colony Gundams who are shooting at him. It's kind of annoying. It's Quatre and Trowa. in the Sandrock Gundam and the Heavyarms Gundam. The two Gundams that wrecked the AEU base, coincidentally. And, yeah, and Crowe's decided that punching through two Gundams is probably going to be easier than punching through four. The four that are chasing him right now. So, yep, objective, as always, defeat all enemies, don't get destroyed. So, without further ado, just throw a focus down. We can't scan them, so we're just gonna go in and lay a punch down on the Sandrock. That's 20%. That's not great. That's not a nice accuracy. But that's only 17. But then the Gatling beam. I don't remember what the Gatling beam's power is. No. We'll try out the fighting against Quatre here.
Get ready.
Get ready. Yay. There's not much really to say at this point. It's the same fight. It's the same fight that we've been having for a while now. It's just Crowe versus enemy of the day at the moment. Weep. Bayonet Spiker. Cut down Quatre down to just over half his health, which is pretty good. This Quatre is going to be couching with his heat shotels. And now we can have a look at his mech because he, yeah. So he's obviously got his mobility down because of the bayonet spiker. But the Sandrock is a bulky build. It's a Gundam built for bulk mainly. It's got a shield. It's got a sword. Its M size starts with 1500 defense, which is pretty good, and 5400 HP. And Quatre starts with both blocking, level 3 support defense, what it looks like, and level 4 prevail, which means that he is set up to block. He's set up to tank. And he also starts with invincible as a spirit, which I think is a new one. It drops the next attack that hits you down to 10 damage, no matter what it is. Upside, upside compared to alert, which it's very much like. The upside compared to alert is that if you dodge it, if you dodge an attack that's coming at you, then it stays with you. But on the other hand, you haven't actually dodged the attack, so if you have any, if there are any special effects that go along with the attack, then they'll still happen. You just took a far smaller amount of damage. And as for the Sandrock's weapons, they're fairly standard, pretty good all round, including a 1-to-3 range heat shotel attack, which is pretty good, and has A's across the board. It's good. Still haven't seen Trowa's yet, but that's fine. First, just end the turn there. There's Trowa with his Gatling beam here. We just show off Trowa's animation. Gatling beam. Is that a beam? I don't know. It doesn't look like a beam. Yeah. Cool. And Quatre's shooting back with the clutch sniper, which I'm going to just skip the animation on. And Quatre's down to very low HP, so... Oh hey! Crowe's picked up some more enemies. 4 of them on the way. Get one guess. Yeah, there we are. Celestial Being's back. So, Crowe's just proposing an alliance to fight off Celestial Being here. Because, Yeah, because they were willing to shoot at them no matter what. But turns out they weren't the ones firing in that case, because yeah, we got some more guys to deal with, which is the AEU guys, who are led by Patrick Colasour, aka the guy whose mech got cut in half by Setsuna in mission 2, and he's also leading the Red Shoulders, who are these 6 scope dogs over here. So we got some named guys. I'm not sure what their names are because I can't read the names, but I'm sure they'll be listed somewhere. As it is, Crowe's again proposing a temporary alliance with Celestial Being and the Colony Gundams now to fight off the AEU. Also, Duo's here. Hi, Duo. And, who's that? Heroes Hitu. And now we have our SR point, which is defeat all enemies and then Patrick in 3 turns. Just moving as quickly as possible. So, Duo is going to take a swing at this scope dog over here. Piloted by Musa. There we are. We've got a name now. Musa. The names in the text boxes aren't translated, unfortunately. It's only in the UI. So Duo's not bad at taking a hit. He's better suited to dodging them, obviously. But he's better than an AT, for example, than an armored trooper, for example. Like a scope dog, like that. Doing another one. And the Leos are moving now. Whereas those guys ain't going nowhere for now. I mean, they better move. They better move. Oh, and we also got Dan Cougar over here, who, as always, Dan Cougar's happy to take shots at whoever ends up being the looking like the weaker party, which in this case it looks to Dan Cougar as though we're the underdogs. I disagree, because we're the ones with all the Gundams, whereas they are the ones with all the Mook suits. But hey, I'll take Dan Cougar being helpful. Dan Cougar Nova over here. Unfortunately, again, only Iron Fist as its weaponry at the moment, but that's fine. Anyway, so now that we have control again, time to talk about Trowa over here. Excuse me, sorry. Trowa Barton is again the Colony Gundam's equivalent to Tierra. This is his mech is just a big artillery platform that's tanky and relatively tanky, and hits very hard. Hits hard from long range with ranged attacks. And at the very least, he does come with strike, unlike Tierra. He also comes with trust, which is nice, because it means that we now have a source of healing, which is quite nice to have. And Trowa has level 4 Prevail. He has support attack compared to Quatre's support defense. He also has co-op attack, which means that he gets a crit bonus, which means that he gets a guaranteed crit on support attacks. But you already knew that because Crowe has that. Also, yeah, his heavy arms is not as tanky as the Sandrock, but still reasonably tanky, and it has a sword and shield just like the Sandrock itself as well. Whereas its weapons are all long range, aside from Vulcan and Army Knife, which are just pretty terrible weaponry. And unfortunately, once again, being that this is not a New Game Plus profile, I'm not going to be able to make very much use of Trowa because you can't use most of his weapons before you can't use most of his weapons post move, and that's kind of a problem. Anyway, again we also have Duo here. Duo has focus now, by the way. If he didn't, I'm pretty sure he didn't before. And he has his Hyper Jammer Slash still, and of course Hero here, who has hidden away, which is nice. So, yeah, so as I said, we've got 3 turns to clear the map, basically, taking out the boss last. But we have a fair number of units, so we have a chance of being able to do it. So let's go on with it, shall we? So first of all, Tieria gets to... He can't fire at this range, so yeah, he gets to use his GN bazooka on the scope dog, but his accuracy is appalling. So we're going to use Crowe's attune liberally on him because he doesn't have a because he doesn't hang on. I'm going to throw Strike on Hero because I'm not sure. Yeah, he does have focus now, which is nice, but I want to make sure that he is. Yeah, so as I said, we're going to be making liberal use of Crowe's tune because we only have 2 turns left to clear the map, basically, and so Crowe isn't going to be able to take advantage of focus for too long. So yeah, we're just gonna blast some things. Go Tieria, be useful. GN bazooka. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Some missiles here. Hey, you dodged, nice. Tieria dodged something, that's weird. That doesn't happen often. I would snipe, but again, no hitting away, so that makes you guys pretty useless, sadly. Yeah, we're gonna have lock-on strike, and we're gonna use his beam saber to take a cut out of you. Beam saber, go Dynamis. Dayman here. He's hey, he's got a bazooka. Cool. And we dodged. Good. Setsuna has focus, so he can come up and do a nice little slash at the enemies here. And use GN sword. Wow. Jeez, Setsuna, your focus isn't good enough. Oh well. It'll have to be good enough. Whee! At least you hit him, that's good. Oh hey, that was a damaged one, I didn't realise. Damn it! I didn't realise it was a damaged one. Otherwise, oh, of course it's Jericho. Whoopsie! And oh, you can focus. %, are pretty good. I'll take it. So Chirico in particular has the Survivor skill and the Prevail skill, which give him massive stat boosts when he's at very low health. So he's going to be harder and harder to hit as the lower you get him. Anyway, I'm going to cut the video here. I will see you guys next time when we continue working on this chapter. I'm going to be trying to push our way through the remainder of these enemies for the rest of the turn before we try our best to push through to Patrick by the end of the next turn. So I'll see you guys then. Bye everybody.